You walk into a quiet room. At first, everything seems calm. But then, something shifts. You feel a small weight on your chest, a subtle tension you can't quite name. Ever noticed how sometimes what feels peaceful on the surface can actually hide restlessness underneath? Here's the thing. What we call awakening can sometimes be the ego wearing a gentle mask, posing as calm and wisdom. It's not about defeating the ego or casting it out. It's about seeing how it quietly joins the journey, dressing itself in robes and soft words, whispering, "I am beyond all this." Sound familiar? That moment you believe you are free, that's when the ego has quietly settled in. If this feels close to you, join our community. Subscribe to walk this path together. Think about how nature teaches us. A tree doesn't force its leaves to grow, nor does a river rush to the ocean. They take their time, moving step by step. The ego is like a river wearing a cloak, gently carrying old stories, but telling you it's flowing freely. When you start peeling back layers of identity, those beliefs and roles you held dear, you find that sometimes you feel lost. This is no failure. It's like winter in nature. Everything seems bare, silent, even empty. The voice inside that narrated your life begins to quiet, and at first, that can feel calm. But soon, it might feel strange, even eerie. You might ask, why does this happen? What am I without all these stories? Ancient wisdom reminds us that this is part of the unfolding. The space once filled by you is not emptiness, but a quiet container waiting to be noticed. Notice this well. It's okay not to rush through it. It's okay to feel uncertain. That stillness is preparing you to see clearly, not some distant light, but the simple truth that has been within all along. Here's what life shows us: the ego loves roles. It wants to be the seeker, the enlightened one, the teacher. But when you try to fight it, you're only fueling another part of the same story. The true path is to smile at the ego's tricks. When it tries to play the wise sage or the pure being, just notice. You don't have to shatter it. Just see it for what it is, a wave on the ocean's surface. And you are the ocean itself. It's okay to have waves, anger, joy, doubt, peace. They come and go. But the water beneath remains steady. Look around your life. That rush to be enlightened or fix yourself is like chasing wind. When you stop grasping, the wind's breeze moves you gently. When you try to hold it tightly, it slips away. The same is true here. Awakening isn't a prize to win, but the quiet space left when effort ceases. Maybe you've felt this confusion. The light and the dark are tangled together. The darkness isn't failure. It's the other side of light, like winter is to summer. When you are stripped bare, you might feel frightened. But this is grace. It's nature's way of clearing clouds so sunlight can shine through. What felt like losing yourself is actually coming home. The false self fades and the real you is revealed. Not a you who does or achieves, but presence itself, simply being. Life is a dance. You are both dancer and dance. The ego might protest, shouting that you're losing control. But here's a quiet truth. It's not about control. It's about surrender. Surrender isn't giving up. It's opening up to what already is. You hold the space. You don't have to own it or change it. So start simple. Walk through your home. Notice the feeling each room gives you. Feel the tension in your shoulders, the breath in your body. This moment, right now, is all there is. That's when real awakening begins. If you're ready to continue this journey of inner clarity, subscribe. This is just the beginning. When the mind stops trying to find awakening shows itself naturally. It's like trying to fall asleep. The harder you try, the more awake you stay. But when you relax, sleep comes. Your awareness has always been home, quietly watching. And watching doesn't need effort. It just is. You might wonder why. If all is one, there's still struggle and pain. That's the mystery. Without contrast, without nights and days, joy and sorrow, there is no depth to life. The dance needs both shadow and light to be real. Like a game of hide and seek, life plays at separation so it can know reunion. One day, you find yourself and say, "It was me all along." That's awakening. But it's not the finish line. It's a doorway to deeper playfulness, deeper freedom. You learn to cry, to laugh, to fail, and to love without grasping. You recognize that none of it defines you. You are the space holding it all. So when darkness comes, don't fear it. Don't rush to escape. Let it turn gently like the seasons. Peace comes not by running away, but by staying present. Your thoughts, emotions, and stories will come and go. Watch them like passing clouds. Don't push or pull, just notice. That simple attention melts illusions like ice touched by warm sunlight. In everyday moments, chopping wood, carrying water, there is no difference before or after awakening. The doing stays the same, but the one who does simply vanishes. Life flows through you effortlessly. Ordinary things become holy. A breath, a cup of tea, a quiet sunset. They hold the divine if you just notice. Remember this, the ego's last trick is to hold tight to understanding, to make enlightenment something to keep. But true awareness needs no holder. It does not cling or grasp. It simply is. So live fully. Laugh even when it's hard. Bow gently to your mistakes. Breathe in your pain. Love without limits. This is the deepest awakening. The freedom to be truly human. Look back on your journey. Nothing was wasted. Every doubt, every pain, even the ego's struggles were like fuel for your flame. You can thank it and say softly, "Thank you for keeping me safe until I was ready." And in that gratitude, the ego relaxes. It no longer needs to fight. Now you are here, not seeking, not trying, just breathing and being. There's no goal to reach because there was never a goal. Only this moment unfolding endlessly, as naturally as the ocean's tides. Lost on your path, smile gently. You are exactly where you need to be. Don't rush to outrun the darkness. Don't battle the ego. Look at it with kindness. When you do, it loosens its grip. Then unexpectedly you laugh. Because all along, there was no you to awaken. There was only life awakening itself again and again. And that is enough. Now in the comments, write these words and declare your journey. I flow with my own rhythm.